Hey guys, how you doing? It is September 30th, midnight Central Standard Time here in Texas, and you knew I wouldn't stay away from Gaslands for too long because I do love the game and I love the builds. But we're talking about dorks. You're probably wondering, what is a dork? So a dork is a term that's been used since about, I want to say, the mid 1960s to the mid 1990s. What it generally referred to were expendable side characters, mostly the villains. Like, these were the guys and gals that were just on screen, kind of like the red shirts in Star Trek, or even in stories and novels and comics. They're just there. They're the evil henchmen, just the side characters that were super expendable. In gaming terms, a dork car, which my friend Fred kind of reminded me about this not too long ago, about another side project that I'm kind of working on. Um, These would be the guys that you'd buy the really cheap toys for. In this case, these, and I'm going to talk about these specifically here in a second. But you get these cheap cars that are just there for what would now be called spam. Okay, you use the cheapest point you can for a 100 can game. Get the cheapest cars. Boom, they're your spam cars, because you're going to have one car that's your hero car. That's the one that you put all the mods into. These don't put no mods into. They're just there so you can fill up points, have the biggest footprint on the game table to take out your opponents. This is a tactic I've not seen really used a lot. I've wanted to, but I was more focused on making my cars, making my rides, you know? And that's what a lot of people do. But think about it. Now, we're going to get into these cars. Remember those Zuru metal cars I talked about from Target? That I said that the website shows that it's sold at Walmart, and I got quite a few replies about it, informing me that these cars are actually just branded out to whoever can buy a license for them. For instance, this one in particular, I'm gonna talk about where I got these. This one, my friend Morte Forte. I'm not sure if that's how he pronounces it, but that would be the correct pronunciation for it. He pointed this out as being made by Majorette. Okay, cool. Never saw it as a Majorette car. Then I saw it at Walmart under the Adventure Force line, and now I'm seeing it under Tough Gears. Now, Tough Gears looks like it is exclusive to our local markets here in Texas. It's a local market called HEB. If you've never been to Texas, you've probably never heard of it. Not a big deal. This is a big major grocery store chain here in Texas. If not, this is the premier grocery chain here in Texas. Walmart tries to compete against them. They can't touch them. I'm going to be straight up with you. HEB has the shit. I mean, it is great. If you're ever in Texas, ask somebody to take you to HEB and you'll see the deals that you can get there. They're not supporting this in any way. They're not promoting this video. I'm just saying HEB, hell, even their original cola rivals Coca-Cola in my opinion. And I love Coca-Cola, even though I shouldn't be drinking it because I'm diabetic. But anyway, so yeah. So they're marketing this line. Now, I found these today, and I was really surprised because I'd never seen them there before. Got several cars to look at. This isn't even near what they had. But just like the Zurus, because they're pretty much made by the same company, they're cheap. These were literally on sale for 50 cents a piece. Regular price was 75 cents. So right there, you've already got your value. And I'm going to use them as dork cars. They're just going to be filler cars for a spam team. So we're going to open some of them up, take a look, and then I'll show you what the rest of the haul of the month was, which really isn't much. So yeah, let's start with this one. And then in the background here, I've got some D&D stuff that I'm working on, some D&D minis. So yeah, I can't remember what Morte told me this was. So yeah, Tough Gears, Racers, Diecast. I have a feeling most of this is plastic and the only diecast part is on the bottom. So there's the information. And Maisto, made in China, trademark. So yeah, they're all coming from the same company. Excuse me. Just under different titles. Adventure Force, Tough Gears, Majorette, Maisto. And the Zuru, the metal ones from Target. Yeah. Let's take a look real quick. And you've probably seen this. Again, what are you expecting for 75 cents? Regular price, 50 cents on sale. So yeah, this actually might be metal. This is supposed to be a pair of Gatling guns on the top. I don't dig it. I don't like it. That's just horrible. It makes no sense. The only thing nice about this is the rivets here, the armor plating on the windows. Wheels are kind of basic, like super basic. It's just a basic car. Chop this off, add in a blower or some other type of header from Ken Overby's Ken's Chop Shop and Die Cast. Yeah, this would look decent, but these guns, they've got to go. There's no reason for them. These roll bars, they can work. In all honesty, this would probably be something that looks best rusted to hell. And rust I trust. And speaking of rust, I'm still waiting for my stuff to work that Wild Bill over at the garage, you know, taught me how to make. Taught all of us how to make through his page, through his YouTube channel. So I did it a little bit more than what he said. So yeah. Alright, so now we've got this one. This reminds me of something from the 70s that you might have seen in a mock-up car from a cheap 70s spy thriller. No frills, nothing special. Interesting design. Wheels are obviously too small for it. I mean, they just look super small. So this might get a hover conversion, because it does very much look like it could be a spinner. If I chop this off, damn it, just gave myself an idea. Looks like I'm making a spinner out of this, because this really does look like a spinner. I mean, honestly, you go ahead, chop this part out here, the hood. Of course, the lower portion over here. Do a little bit of plastic card, the green stuff work. You've got yourself a spinner. Dang it, this is what happens when I start thinking about stuff. Alright, next one. I have no idea. These things do not have names on them, by the way. In case you were wondering. They do not have names. This one just looked kind of cool, a little bit different, something a little bit more sci-fi-ish. Lifeguard. It's got 2 surfboards on it. Again, no frills, really small tires. Kind of sucks. Interesting back right here. Looks like you could use these as, say, these are your oil droppers, glue droppers, whatever, what have you. Sorry guys, still not fully over that cold. Over the flu. But yeah, and a little bit of offset front windshield. So again, gives it that slight sci-fi feel to it. So this would be a perfect addition for your Gaslands car. Again, super cheap. If you're in Texas, you know what an HEB is. Go ahead, pick one up. So let's go ahead and get to this freaky weird one. This reminds me of something by Hot Wheels, but I'm not quite sure what the name of that car was. Something from when I was a child. Has the open rims right here. This just makes no sense at all. That's why I got it, because it's odd. Excuse me. Now I know the camera's not picking it up, but this does have a slight metal flake to it, gold metal flake in there, in the plastic injection. This chrome looks like it's seen better days. It probably need a little bit of polishing. I doubt it's even chrome or chromium. This might look better as a watercraft, or maybe doing a full hover conversion. I don't know, it was just weird. I saw it, I was like, you know what, I like weird stuff, that'll work. Then the last one, now they do have a couple other ones that look cool. This one looks more normal-ish to me, but again, gives me somewhat of a Matrix feel. I can't remember the vehicle used in the Matrix. I know some of y'all are going to yell at me about it, but yeah, this, I like this. I like this front end. I especially like this front end. That's what really caught my eye. Again, no frills, nothing really cool. Use your Molotow Crow pen right here to make this all chromed out. Tires actually work for this one. The rear end looks cool. Gives me a nice like 50s Chevy and a Cadillac mix, I guess you want to say. And I can't read what's on here. but it does have a license plate. I'm gonna try to get this to focus a little bit. Let me see if I put on the light. Oops, sorry. I can't read it because my vision is so bad. But you can see it there, 530-726 or 8, something like that. So this one's actually got a license plate. Not bad, not bad at all. So yeah, that's all I picked up from there. They're pretty cool. I don't know, you be the judge. For 50 cents a pop, you can't really blame me. Alright, so the good stuff. So I just picked this up, Air Eruption Hot Wheels. New for 2018. Don't worry, they had like tons of these at the store. This, I think I'm going to definitely use some parts from Ken's Chop Shop in order to give it that hover conversion. Pretty decent looking car. It's not bad. I'm not a fan of the. I hate these wheels. I really do hate these wheels. But anyway, I've got those booster jets from Ken's Chop Shop. And I think I have some 40K parts. I can't remember who posted it on the Gaslands page. Thanks for the idea. But I can't remember your name, sir. But yeah, some 40K bits. And I think I have those bits that look really good for the conversion. So that's Air Eruption. Interesting little car. I'm going to put this aside right now. This is one that's not going to get opened for specific reasons. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. I do not like the paint apps. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I really don't like the paint apps. My dad had a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. I had one. Went through like 3 different paint schemes. This is just one of those cars of memories. So I got to keep this for the collection. But 70 Roadrunner, can't go wrong with American muscle. Look at that front end grille. Nice, beautiful. Rear end is correct. Because believe me, I've built one up from the frame up. So everything is looking good on this. Highly recommended. Now here was a surprise, and I only found one of these. I found the Groo-mobile. I'm not going to open this up just in case I don't find another one. But this is from the regular Hot Wheels line. This was 94 cents at Walmart. If this doesn't scream Gaslands, I don't know. It's definitely going to be World of the Mad. I'm going to be on the hunt for another one. Heck, if anybody out there can find one for me, I just want one. Just one. If you could find another one for me, please let me know. I'd greatly appreciate it. But of course, not at your own expense. If you want one for yourself and you only see one, by all means, grab it for yourself. Okay. So yeah. What I'm thinking would be, because of his nice little jetpack back here, it's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 main thrusters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 smaller thrusters back there. Nitro for days. There is no reason why this car should not have nothing but nitro on it so it can go through. Front end should have a ram, exploding ram, and a regular ram. But this should be nothing but speed and overcompensation for whatever you want it to overcompensate for, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's it. That is the haul of the month, because I'm honestly cutting back down on this big time. Just got the new gig, and while it affords me a lot of free time, I'm spending that time with my kids. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you find any of this stuff, if you saw any of this interesting. Again, these in our local grocery store, HEB, this is what it's called. They're called Tough Gears. My HEB had an insane amount, like a good 4-foot section filled with these. There's also a small rig that's got the cab and the trailer, but the trailer looks like it only could carry like 2 vehicles on the top and then one vehicle on the bottom of the bed. So it's not really cool. It was priced at $6.47. something to think about. And then they had some larger vehicles. They did have some planes, and there was one that I saw, but my daughter really wanted to leave because we were grocery shopping at the time. It looked like a Horton, and it was like $3. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it tomorrow, but it's interesting. So yeah, interesting line they have here. A lot more planes I saw at the HEB than I have at the Walmart under the Adventure Force line. Yeah, anyway, take it easy, guys. Be careful, be good. Don't drink and drive. Like I always say, do not drink and drive. Please, we enjoy having you with us gaming and allowing us to whip your ass on the track. Alright, take it easy, guys. Later.